Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Logan, and today we're going to do a market update, a little overview of what's going on right now because there is a lot going on right now. A lot of stuff hitting all-time highs. We got a bunch of stuff to get into, so let's just kind of hop into it right now. Let me know what you guys think of the current market. If you guys think we're gonna be in another bubble, a bubble inside of a bubble right now, because we're still in a crazy market. Do we think it's about to take off again? Is it gonna level out? Is it gonna drop? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. First off, 151, guys. We're gonna do a lot of 151 because it is going berserk right now. The booster bundle was $92. Now lowest listed reputable seller is 140 bucks, guys. It is going absolutely bananas. And I still think most of 151, if not of all of 151, has room to grow still. We're not even at the out of rotation date. We're still 2 months away, but it's more than likely not going to happen. They're more than likely not going to do anything. And I still think that 151 still has a lot of room to grow. You can hate me, whatever. I think that's just what it is. Next up, the booster bundle display is still just ticking up. $1,300. I said, hey, this is a good buy because it's not going to stay here for long. And that was literally a month of some change ago. That was January 12th through the 14th. And now we're lowest listed reputable sellers sealed is 1675, but that has a tear and a dented corner. So we're looking about 1750, 1760 as they were $1,300 a month of some change ago. So they've already gone up 400 bucks. And I still think sealed, these have room to grow. It's such a beautiful display for sealed. And the older these products get, the more scarce sealed cases get. And it's 151. There's nothing to be said about the set that I still think these have room to grow. As we can see, it's gone up 300 bucks, 350 bucks, somewhere right around that area in a month. So it's only going to keep going up, guys. It really is. Everything 151 is going to keep going up. UPC 3 month low was 558, and now we're above $700 box. 750 lowest listed reputable seller. Actually 760 after shipping. Lowest listed reputable seller, and oh my goodness, this might be an $800 box. Could you imagine? This could be a 10x multiplier. These are like 80, 85 bucks. This could be a 10x multiplier in 2 to 3 year span. Not even 3 year, probably just a 2 year span. A 10x multiplier. That's insane. Absolutely insane. But we're just underestimating 151 at this point, I guess. The Mini 10 display, again, another beautiful display. A bunch of the original 151 Pokemon on it. 3 month low 266, and now lowest listed from a reputable seller is $400. I mean, whew. It's so much 151 has been just shredded in these past couple years that I know a lot of people are holding on to it, but it's not going to be enough to fulfill the market that the distributors could, if you guys know what I'm saying. Even if everybody sells at once, it's still not going to be enough. And obviously, not everybody's selling at one time. People might sell here 1 year down the road, 2 year down the road. People might empty out their supplies, but not everybody's going to sell at once. And even if they did, it still wouldn't put that big of a dent on the market. Next up, the regular ETB for 151, 3 month low is 350. And now we're creeping up on a $500 ETB. Lowest listed reputable seller is $498 basically. So basically a $500 ETB already. Market price is $452. So if you get anywhere around that market price, especially at a percentage, I think that's a good buy. Now the Pokemon Center ETB 3 month low was $825, and now we're basically $1,000. We're at $1,000 ETB right now. Lowest listed is right at 1,000. For the PC ETB, it might be a good time to pick up that sealed promo. If you don't want to pay $1,000 for the actual ETB, could be a good time to pick up that promo because it's probably mid 100s, right around that area. And then the booster pack for 151 is still just creeping up. 3 month low is $1369, and now we're basically $20. $20 for a booster pack of 151. It's insanity. People underestimated it. Underestimated the power of 151 because they were like, there's got to be one more big reprint, one more big restock, and it didn't come. There was minor stuff. There was like the Blooming Waters, and then we got some booster bundles, and some of the big box stores got some restocks, and it's not enough. It's never gonna be enough for a set like this. And I think the best buy for 151 right now is these poster collections, especially if you want to open them up. If you want to open up 151, these are market price is 49, 50 bucks basically. That is $16 and some change for a booster pack, basically $17 a booster pack, $3 under the actual market price for a sealed booster pack, and you're getting them in a box, unweighed, untampered, with 3 promos and a poster. So I do think the poster collection has some great value in it right now, because this should be at bare minimum a $60 box, and it's at 50. So I think these are screaming buys right now. I'm actually gonna look for some of these. Next up, the cards, the singles of 151 are going through the freaking roof. So Charizard almost back. We're just gonna do a quick overview because I don't want this video to be an hour long. You guys know I could talk for minutes on minutes on minutes. So Charizard is almost a $300 card. Blastoise is $115, $120 right now for the big boy Blastoise. Yes, I see. This will be the Charizard will probably be a $400 card in short manner. Blastoise I see being $150. Venusaur I see being right behind Blastoise. Zapdos right behind the Venusaur. Kind of like what they're going on, but market price. I mean, the Charmander is more expensive than the Zapdos. I personally don't agree with that. Oh wait, this is price at high to low. Let me see if it's gonna. There you go. So I do think the Zapdos will overtake the Charmander, but Charmander $80 card, Squirtle $73, Alakazam up to almost 60, Pikachu up to almost 60, Bulbasaur over 50, Charmeleon over 50, even Wartortle creeping up on 50, Psyduck over 40, Ivysaur over 40, Charizard Full Art over 40, or right around 40. I think the Dragonair has a lot of room to grow. Dragonair is such a cool Pokemon. It's at 30. I see it being over. I've seen it being a $50 card here shortly. Poliwhirl. Look at Poliwhirl. Shout out to Poliwhirl. At 26. And I mean, all of them. Basically, almost every single card, besides a select few, are at its all-time highs. Most of them are at the all-time highs, especially the top ones. Some of them might not be, but the Venusaur, definitely. Blastoise, definitely. Charmander, definitely. I mean, 151 is moving fast, and it is not stopping. It's just not going to stop. The singles may stop. Sealed, I really don't think is going to stop. It might take a quick, like a level out, but it's over time. It's going to perform just insanely well. Next up, Prismatic Evolutions, guys. They are not printing this to the ground anymore. Any freaking more. Because we look at this line. Just straight up. Lowest listed reputable sellers 175 for a Prismatic ETB. And then we're creeping into the 180s basically after that. Prismatic ETB 175. Guys, it was only a matter of time. They were not going to print to demand on this set no matter how hard they tried. They could have put everything else at a minimum. They still printing it, put this to a maximum, which they did. They came out and said, we're going to print to demand. That means they would have had to shut everything down and print this set only. And they're obviously not going to do that. So it will never meet demand. It's just not going to. And we see the results right here. 3-month chart. It was at 110 basically. Now we're at 175. It's only going to keep going up, guys. The older and older this set gets, the more and more pricey it's going to get. Everything, it's just going to follow. Pokemon Center ETB creeping back up to over $400. It is over $400. 410 lowest listed reputable seller. Then they were creeping quickly into the mid 40s or mid 400s. Prismatic booster bundle. We just saw Costco and Sam get loads of them, and they're going to continue to get loads of them. Didn't stop it. 3-month chart was 56 low. And now we're creeping over $70. Lowest listed reputable seller is 75. And yeah, basically $75 for a booster bundle of Prismatic right now. Yes, will it fluctuate? I mean, I will say it might not fluctuate because we just got that Sam's Club or was it Sam's Club? It was Sam's Club. Sam's Club like just like a week or two ago, and it's still going up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it trickled a little bit. Yes, it did some little zigzags, but it's still going up. It's still gonna go up. It's still the most open set and Pokemon, maybe behind Destined Rivals only. SPC for Prismatic Evolutions were over $300 once. I'm pretty sure once again. What was the all-time high? Okay, those are pre-sale prices. What's the... Wow. So before pre-sale, we're basically at its all-time high because $300 would be like right here, and that was in mid-April. So now we're keeping up to its all-time highs. That's, God, dude, that's almost a year ago. Wow, that's insane. Over $300 for the SPC for Prismatic. Whew. Next up, we got the Lucario and Tyranitar boxes. Look at that line. Straight up. See you bye. 45 degree angle. All packs, no promos at 160. 160 right now for Lucario T-Tar, lowest listed reputable seller. Anything for Prismatic, guys, just forget about it. Even, I think, right now, as we're talking in this current moment with Prismatic, if you're looking for plays, guys, get the bundle. Get it, get it, get it. I cannot stress it enough. You got a $45 surprise box, okay? And we're talking individual items, okay? $45 surprise box, $75 Prismatic booster bundle. That is $130 of individual. If they were separated, is $130. Market price is $95. Okay, so it's $35 below the separated individual prices for this bundle. Pick up the bundles if you can ASAP, because eventually it is going to even out and match the market. Look at the ETB and booster bundle combination. Should have pulled that up. I think they're going for like $230, so that's right around what the separated market's going for. So if you're looking for plays on Prismatic still, this is a big play. It's a really, really big play right here. Don't miss out on it, because the Prismatic individual price is just going to keep going up. It's going to keep zigzagging a little. Emphasis on a little. But right now it is above $11 market price. We're looking about right around $11. Oh, wow, this guy has a lot. I mean, 1080 has over 1,200. So we're about $11. $10.80. Okay. But Prismatic, obviously, short-term hold, long-term hold. This 151, even at its current price point, I still think has room to go and is a great long-term hold, okay? Obviously, it could be a good short-term hold depending on where it stops at, because these are elevated prices, but definitely awesome S-tier long-term hold. Prismatic Evolutions is a short-term and a long-term S-tier hold. I say short-term, 1 to 2 years. Long term is about 5 years, is what I kind of see. If you look, even if you hold these for a 1 to 2 years, this will be out of print in a year and some change, guys. Think about that. A year and some change. This will be out of rotation. So it's gonna be it's gonna be scary hours. I think Prismatic will follow suit with 151, if not be a little bit higher than the current 151 market. That Prismatic, when it gets to that day and age, like there's the same age, I think Prismatic might be, if not will be, a little higher than 151. Next up, Celebrations is on the move again. It's tricking up, slowly, ticking up. Sorry about that. 223 is 3-month low. Now we're over 300, or basically a $300 ETB. That one has a rip in it. Lowest listed is right at 300, and then we're right in the 300s. Now it'd be 323 after that 300 one. So it's gonna keep going up. Obviously, it's gonna be I can see this being $400. Once we get closer to that 30th year anniversary, I think this could be about a $400 ETB, because it's 5 years old, guys. That's crazy to think about, that this is gonna be a 5-year-old ETB. Next up, the UPC, gonna be $1,000 here shortly. Lowest listed $960 basically. There's actually a decent amount of them below 1,000. Let's go to page 2. This is gonna be the one. Page 2. Okay, so not as much as I thought. So you got 2 right here. Then probably 15 or so under 1,000 on TCG Player for the UPC. Then we're gonna do the overview. We didn't do the overview on Prismatic because everything's kind of just just kind of teetering at the bottom, not the bottom price right now. So nothing's going too crazy. Celebrations, guys. Look at this, man. Oh, excuse me. Charizard be a $200 card here shortly. Umbreon will be back over a $100 card here shortly. This gold, shiny gold Mew is an awesome card. Absolutely awesome. But was underrated for so long. Then my fiance has like 2 of these. Over $50 card once again. It's going to keep going. It's a beautiful card. It's a shiny Mew, guys. Shiny Magikarp, over $35. Mega Rayquaza, back over $35. I know the Mega Rayquaza has a lot to get to its all-time high, but so with that Rayquaza set and the 30th year anniversary, I think this one really has a big time to boom. Pikachu, birthday Pikachu, over 30 bucks. Zekrom creeping up on 20. Mew creeping up on 20. Big Boy Blastoise over 15. Reshiram over 15. Mewtwo EX over 12. Venusaur over 12. So even these kind of cards that were cents on the dollar are now a couple dollars. Obviously, it's not crazy growth, but it's still growth at its end. And even the illustration rare Pikachu is almost back over $5. So Celebrations is moving. It's going to keep moving, especially when we get closer and closer to that. It's going to be bonkers. Next up, we got Phantasmal Flames booster box. I mean, wow. I'll admit when I was wrong about a set, I was wrong about this set. I was wrong. I thought for it being a Charizard set, it being a pretty small set, that it was basically Charizard or bust for the most part. I thought this box would stay in the mid 200s at the highest. For how new it is, I thought it'd be mid 200s. I thought they'd print this as much as they could. And my God, was I wrong. Because this was about $210. You could get it probably around $200 on Facebook Marketplace or anything like that. Lowest listed reputable sellers, $330. It's gone up $100 and basically 2.5 months. Gone up $100 for a Phantasmal Flames booster box. Wow, wow, wow. Now one I was right on. The Mega Charizard UPC. I land a lot of people right on. It's not like I was on alone on a mountain. A lot of people were right on this one. That this product was too good to be true. It was $10, $15 above MSRP after taxes for sure. It was only going to go up. Right? It's not going to go below MSRP. And it is. It is going up. I probably should have gotten the page corrected. Do apologize. I have to hear my mouse swivel a little bit. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. So small rip right here. Lowest listed reputable seller is basically 175. 175 for the Mega Charizard UPC, and it was sitting about 130, 140. So, I mean, it's, and if they don't, if they printed the heck out of this thing. Okay, let's not get it twisted. They printed the life out of this UPC, and it's got great pack selection. It's got decent promos, not the craziest promos, but good enough to where it's like, okay, you know, it's got a Shinji Kanja Oricorio, and it's got the Mega Charizard promo. I really do enjoy that one. Not a lot of people do, but I really do. So it's a good UPC, good pack selection, decent promos. Can't go wrong with it. Destined Rivals. So my thing about Destined Rivals right now is, especially if they, guys, so this all changes if they do reprint the booster box. They haven't made an announcement on any reprints on booster boxes at all. So if they do, it looks like it's leveled out by 550, 560 range. Okay. So if they do reprint the Destined Rivals booster box, how low do we really think it's going to go? Okay. That's the question. If they reprint it, it might drop to $450. It might drop that low. It depends on how big the reprint is. If it's a super ultra big reprint, maybe it hits $400. That's a big maybe. That would have to be a huge reprint. Okay? Maybe it hits $400. But if they don't reprint it, if they don't reprint Destined Rivals, this will easily, in 1 year time, I think maybe by the end of this year, I think this will be a $1,000 booster box. It might not even take that long because it's already above it, and we got 10, 11 months to go. I, it, with how out of control this box is, I mean, it's gone up basically $200 in like 2 months. Obviously, not every time this goes crazy, it's going to have that dramatic of a growth. But I think if they don't reprint it, it'll be $1,000 booster box by the end of the year. Easily. That easily. And if they do reprint it, it might drop to 450, maybe, but then everybody is going to be like, this is the time to buy in. Because how many more times are we going to get Destined Rivals reprints with all that Pokemon has to reprint, right, guys? They have to reprint everything. They can only do so much. And it's like, so let's say even if they do, even if you buy at this price point, I'm not, okay? I'm not. But even if you do, I don't think you're crazy. Because even if you buy at this price point and you say, I'm going to hold for 2-3 years, I mean, what are we talking about? 2 to 3 years' time? What is this booster box going to be? Even if they do reprint it. And if they don't, forget about it. It's over. Sorry, that was a rant on the booster box of Destined Rivals. PC ETB for Destined Rivals, over $400 right now. Lowest listed reputable seller, that's a tear, is $425 for the Destined Rivals ETB. Regular ETB is out of control too, guys. I mean, with the booster box being so high, they had to go to the ETB. And now with the ETB being so high, they might go to the booster bundle. And then when the booster bundle gets so high, they're going to go to the sleep packs. I think sleep packs right now for Destined Rivals are screaming buys, guys. They're only $8. Okay? That's, I mean, you do 8 times 36. That's probably like $300 bucks, maybe right around there. Do a quick math. Well, like maybe low threes. Okay, somewhere right around there. Quick math. Can't really do it too well. That I think sleeved booster packs for Destined Rivals are the best way to go right now. Lowest listed from a reputable seller that has not mint right here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Big ding on the corner. Is $200. Right. Lowest listed reputable seller for the regular Destined Rivals ETB. Guys, getting crazy. Team Rocket's Moltres. Again, Team Rocket's going crazy. Got down to $175. And now lowest listed reputable seller, $240. It's this SPC, and this SPC, or UPC, sorry. This UPC is very skinny and smaller, that it's easier to store, takes up less space. So, Destined Rivals is just, it's unstoppable. I think anything that you buy, if you hold it for 2 to 3 years' time, you're going to be patting yourself on the back. Even at this crazy price point. I might have just convinced myself. Next up, skip some. Next up, Obsidian Flames booster box. Look at that line. 3-month low was $290 basically, and now low is listed from a reputable seller is $350 for Obsidian Flames. They can't reprint everything, guys. This first block, this is a very stacked block of Pokemon cards that are going out of print in 2 months' time. I mean, you got base set, Scarlet Valley base set. You got Paldea Evolved, great set. Obsidian Flames, okay set. No, actually, not the best set, but the illustration rares are very good, and the gem rates are what keeps the value of this set. The PSA 10 gem rates on those illustration rares keep this value pretty high. Then you got blanking. Oh, 151. Then you got Paldea Fates, which 2 crazy sets right there. And then you got Paradox Rift, which is not the craziest set, but it's not a terrible set. It's better than Obsidian Flames, for sure. So, it's that first block of Scarlet and Violet is about to get insane real fast. It's already insane, but I think it's going to be even crazier. Next up, Unova Heavy Hitters Premium Collection Black Bolt White Flare premium boxes. Started out at literally $75, and now lowest listed from reputable sellers is $100, and then after that it's $115. So we're looking in the 1-teens right now for the black and white collection boxes. They might age pretty well, guys. Black Bolt and White Flare have a lot of value in those sets. I know it's Gen 5 or bust, but the murdered out Zekrom and the ice cream paint job, that's what I call them. The ice cream paint job Reshiram are amazing looking cards. Okay, then you got the red Victinis, then you got all the SARs, illustration rares. So they have great value in those sets. So maybe we definitely slept on this box. I definitely did. Next up, Paldea Evolve. Speaking of a set that goes out of rotation, this is basically a $460 booster box right now. It'll be $500 in short order for Paldea Evolved. It is a good set. It's a really good set. Okay, guys, got a high-end chase card, the Magikarp, one of the flagship for the Scarlet and Violet era, along with the Bubble Mew and anything for Prismatic, I guess. So Paldea Evolved will be a $500 booster box here shortly. And now those are all the Scarlet and Violet. Their Sword and Shield is kind of leveled out for the most part. Okay, could be good times to buy for Sword and Shield era, especially for Brilliant Stars, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike's doing a little bit of growth. Evolving Skies doing a little bit of growth. These ones are really starting to bounce back. Lost Origin, 3-month low is $650. Now low is listed from a reputable seller. That's Imperfection, $750. So it's gone up $100. Okay, and basically 2 months, 2.5 months, basically for Lost Origin. I do think this is on a run because Lost Origin is a very good set. Just go look at it. Last on the list, these boxes were my babies. I had so many of them. I opened up so many of them because I was like, $40? Let me get that. If we saw $40 for these boxes nowadays, oh my, forget about it. 3-month low was basically $166, and now these are lowest listed reputable sellers, $280. These will be a $300 box in no time. 14 packs of Crown Zenith. And the Rayquaza promo does pretty freaking solid, especially in PSA 10. I think it's over $100, and even raw, it's like $5 or $6 card. So the Scene Sky boxes hold near and dear to my heart. Will be a $300 booster box, collection box in no time. So a lot's going on right now. If you stayed this late into the video, here's my rant. Not my rant, but here's what I'm gonna say that for another video because I'm about to do another video right now because I haven't done one in 5 days. So I'm just rambling, talking to myself. But there's a current market update for right now. 151 Prismatic. I mean, that first block of Scarlet and Violet is going to get insane. Destined Rivals, forget about it. All those sets are great investments. Don't let people scare you away. Even if you're holding for 151, if you're holding for 3 to 5 years, even at the current price points, great investments. Prismatic, current price points, short, long term, great investment. Destined Rivals, long term, great investment. I know it's a brand new set. They could reprint it. Who knows what Pokemon's going to do? But if you're holding for 3 to 5 years, forget about it. Are you really going to trip? Are you really going to trip for buying a box $100 more than you probably should have if it's 2-3x in 3 to 5 years? No, you're not going to trip about it, or I wouldn't. I know that might not be the best way to go about it, but I'd rather be too early than too late. That's my market. That's kind of my thoughts on going on the market right now. Rambling. Appreciate all the love and support as always. You guys have a great day. Peace.